This article summary is from a book review written by Valerio Fuenzalida on how toddlers learn the secret language of movies, book written by Carrie Bazalgette. Mr. Fuenzalida is an audiovisual teacher at the School of Communication of the Catholic University of Chile. His focus and interest are using audiovisual to teach socio-emotional learning to the tender ages of 0 to 3 and 4 to 13-year-olds. The book's author, Carrie Bazalgette, sent her doctoral research paper to Fuenzalida to read and comment on as they share the same interest. The book review gives insight from different academic disciplines. When young children watch movies and television, they learn by observing facial gestures and body language. It is the first language to be able to communicate in human groups. The part of the brain that reads emotions on faces, such as love, friendship, and strife, is the amygdala. In studies of the brain through digital imaging, it has been discovered that the perception of human faces and hands are amplified larger than reality. Ethnographic observation was covered in 3 chapters in the book. One behavior noted was that toddlers will point to the television screen or walk up and touch it when they are moved by what they see and hear. The videographer's work of getting the close-ups and extreme close-ups is instrumental in their learning. The key concept in the article is that emotions that are represented bodily in movies are bodily perceived by the children's audience. In this ethnography of the toddler group 0 to 3 and the children's group 4 to 13 years, studies of their socio-emotional development were evaluated. The concept of subjective consciousness, I, me, and self, begins as a bodily feeling. It was noted that as children identify with characters in a movie or television show that they really enjoy, they will often imitate or ask for hairstyles or clothing similar to their favorite characters. In Bazalgette's hypothesis, she explains that the conversation between parents and children after watching a movie or television show adds value to their comprehension. It has been my experience, for example, discussing Lion King with my children left them sitting in silence, pondering the relationships in that story, and how the jealousy and selfish ambition of Simba's Uncle Scar, who wanted to be king, resulted in much pain in Simba's life. As they witnessed Simba mature in the movie, they were rooting for him to overcome and to be successful in the jungle. The socio-emotional brain competencies are storytelling, being creative, and effective relationships. Studies in brain injuries indicate the negative side effects of cultural and social life for those individuals. Our emotions have many functions, such as evaluating opportunities and risk, choosing goals for ourselves, and managing our behavior. The Ethnography of Communication, or EOC, revealed that emotions are universal. Universal human life events are birth, infancy, school, conflicts making a living, finding a partner, having children, and death. In contrast to internal socio-emotional learning, behaviorism believes that children mostly learn from external teaching. External aids build upon children's internal competencies and increase their abilities. Socio-emotional learning through audiovisual storytelling is a unique opportunity to face problems and to survive in our world. This research will lay a foundation for a bright future during the developmental years. Fuenzalida said that the great treasure of Carrie Bazalgette's research may continue aiding us to produce a better television for toddlers and children. This article was interesting and helpful in my understanding of ethnography. The author of the book that was reviewed, Carrie Bazalgette, observed hours of how audiovisual affects children using the interpretive paradigm. She explained what part of the brain was stimulated by facial gestures and bodily movement. Fuenzalida, the review writer, had a unique perspective on the subject due to his profession of teaching socio-emotional learning through audio-visual storytelling.